Major Daniel Nwosu had served the Nigerian army for more than 25 years. He was respected, disciplined, calm, and deeply committed to his family. To him, nothing mattered more than his home, especially his wife, Amara. They were once the perfect couple. They laughed together, ate together, and prayed together. They have 5 children, very beautiful kids who play together, laugh together, and do everything as one. Their home was always filled with joy and unity. Major Daniel did everything humanly possible to keep his family happy. He provided comfort, love, and stability. He took Amara on shopping trips, bought her clothes, and spoiled her with beautiful gifts. There was nothing Major Daniel wouldn't do to make his home peaceful, joyful, and complete. But as the years rolled by, something began to change, and Daniel felt it before he understood it. Daniel had just returned from a 3-week military operation in Maiduguri. Exhausted but fulfilled, he sat in his office going through some files. The mission had been tough, long nights, unpredictable attacks, and countless moments that reminded him of the fragile line between life and death. But through it all, one thing kept him strong: the thought of his family. In his absence, Daniel had left a young house servant, Chinedu, to help with chores and keep the home tidy. But ever since Daniel returned, he noticed something unusual. Chinedu, Daniel's house help, responsible for washing his uniforms, assisting with cooking, and handling most of the house chores, had now crossed a dangerous boundary. Unknown to Daniel, the boy he trusted in his home had been sleeping with his wife, Amara. Daniel, a man who loved deeply and believed strongly in loyalty, would never imagine that his beloved wife could betray him with someone living under his roof. While he was at the office, Amara and Chinedu would secretly make love, laugh together, and enjoy moments they had no right sharing. Their affair grew bolder with each passing day, taking advantage of Daniel's absence and the trust he never hesitated to give. Soon, Daniel began to notice the sudden shift in Amara's behavior. The warmth she once showed him had faded. She rarely called him during work hours, and sometimes she ignored his calls completely. Her excuses no longer sounded natural. "This is not my wife. Something is wrong somewhere," Daniel thought, his heart unsettled. The silence in his home felt heavier, the distance between them louder. Deep down, Daniel sensed a hidden truth creeping into his once peaceful marriage, but he had no idea how close the betrayal truly was. Daniel returned home with a heavy heart, already disturbed by Amara's recent behavior. The moment he stepped into the house, he confronted her angry and confused as he questioned why she no longer answered his calls or checked up on him. As usual, Amara quickly manufactured one excuse after another. Later that night, after they had both gone to bed, Amara quietly sneaked out of the room. Daniel silently followed her, but immediately returned to the bedroom the moment Amara sensed footsteps and turned back. The next morning, Daniel approached Chinedu and casually informed him that he would be traveling for a week. What Chinedu did not know was that his boss, Major Daniel, had a different plan entirely. Daniel pretended to leave the compound, but instead remained by the gate, secretly observing. Moments later, he stepped back into the house. By sheer luck, Amara heard the main door open and rushed out of Chinedu's room in panic. "Where are you coming from?" Daniel asked coldly, fixing his eyes on her. Amara lied without hesitation, claiming she had only gone to tell Chinedu to prepare noodles for her. But Daniel didn't believe a word. Her appearance alone betrayed her. He stormed into Chinedu's room and found him standing there in nothing but a singlet and a short nika. At that moment, everything Daniel suspected began to make painful sense. Boiling with anger, Daniel confronted Chinedu. His voice was sharp and cold as he warned him sternly, speaking in a tone Chinedu had never heard before. He told Chinedu to be very careful and added that if he ever discovered that Chinedu was sleeping with his wife, he would skin him alive. Chinedu stood speechless, trembling internally. Fear washed over him instantly. "Ah, I'm finished," he muttered to himself. "What have I gotten myself into?" Amara quickly rushed to his side afterward, trying to calm him down. She whispered to him reassuringly, telling him not to worry and insisting that Daniel would never find out the truth. But Chinedu was already deeply shaken. No matter what Amara said, he couldn't hide the fear on his face. The consequences of their affair were beginning to dawn on him, and the danger felt too real. Amara leaned forward and gave Chinedu a quick kiss to calm him down before rushing back to her room. But as she walked away, the whole situation felt heavier than ever. Women. It's a painful thing for a man to be betrayed by his own wife. Why would she do this to someone who loves her, protects her, and provides everything for her? What a life. How sad it is when the person you trust the most becomes the one who hurts you the most.